It may sometimes be only meters from civilization, but the greenery or the jungles here in Thailand are simply alive with an underlife, as the Australian naturalist Corey Wilde demonstrated on Koh Chang. While the tropical attractions of stately Koh Chang in the Gulf of Thailand are becoming very well known to holidaymakers, two intrepid young men from Queensland, Australia have shown that in the jungle beside the sand is a whole wonder world of nature. Corey Wilde and Rhys Garrett are a couple of Australian men who know how to keep life interesting, with a background of working in the nature parks in Australia's north and filming extraordinary wildlife encounters.
Come here, darling. She'll be a little bit worried that I'm going to eat her at first, but once she realises I'm not a threat, you see she's slowing down a bit there. Okay, just a small scorpion. Whoop. A lot of time they live under these rotten logs where it's nice and moist. When the leaves decompose, it's a good place to harbour insects, which is what they like to eat. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Cool thing about scorpions is they're actually good at construction. A lot of them dig under the ground, but they'll actually dig a spiral staircase down into the cooler parts of the earth. So when it's hot, especially desert scorpions, during the day they'll make their way down to the bottom of their burrow where it's nice and cool. And another type of scorpion actually does a zigzag staircase as well. So mainly nocturnal. And they'll eat basically anything they can catch and overpower. I'm not going to go up my shirt today. And a general rule with scorpions usually is if they have large pincers and a small thin tail with the stinger, their venom usually isn't that potent because they can use those large pincers, here we go, to overpower their prey. Are you going to be nice for me or not? Ooh. Here, always roll the log over first and then let her go under it from there. Come on, have a look at these guys, Rhys. Check them out. They look like ants. You might just get a bit of a shot of these. I mean, they're only small, but they're very interesting and they hurt like hell. They're actually a type of termite, and the larger ones there with the larger heads, you can see when you touch them, they lift their heads up. I'll grab one. Oh, look at that, straight into me. And what they do, when they bite you like that, they get right in there under the skin. See? Oh, this guy here. And now what he does is he excretes a little part of acid. That's his defense. This guy here is just locked onto me. They're very aggressive. And it's strange. See, as soon as you touch them, they stick to you. And they hurt too, don't worry about that. Basically, they can have over 1 million ants. There's one female or queen to each one, and she produces 1,000 eggs a day. That's huge, that's huge. Then we got these guys here, the soldier ants. Then they have the maternity ants, which look after the eggs, and then they have the worker ants. So yeah, actually 80% of this termite mound is made from dirt and also poo, that's correct. Termite poo. And they construct it and it's quite hard, it's durable. It's very good for the summertime. Keeps it nice and cool, insulated inside. It's waterproof and it's also fireproof. Ooh, break a little bit off here. Here we go, it's a bit bigger hole. Now when the light enters, they'll usually send the soldiers out to say something's breaking into the nest, we need to protect the eggs. Now don't worry, because these termites are actually great builders. I can put that back on top of there, and what they'll do is they'll seal it off within a day. Have a look at them here. They've got the larger ones in here, yeah? Oh, here they come. Not too happy. Get away from my nest. And anything that goes in there. Ow! Ow, that really hurts. You can see they just latch on like that. The soldiers doing their work. Okay, guys, fun's over. Get off me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Gotta have a go. Gotta have a go.
Oh, mate, get off me.
Fucking strong.
Yeah.
Straight underneath the skin.
Just scissor in like that.
Wow. Oh, is it wild?
Not really. It's a big grub. We won't do a take on him, but
grub.
yeah. That's actually a rhino beetle larvae. This isn't the one that the Aborigines eat, but that's a rhino beetle larvae. You know, those big ones with the...
It gives you a good nip too.
Oh yeah.
Stick your finger in there.
No. It's okay. Just be careful, there might be a centipede flying out of here any time shortly. Hey, apparently they stay underground for months and months and months, like in this larval stage, and then when they emerge, they're the large rhino beetles.
Good environment, nice and moist.
I love it.
It's astounding to see how much insect and animal life there is as the two adventurers roll over decaying logs and delve into life in the tropical undergrowth.
Lots of goodies in here, yeah? Check this guy out. This one's called a whip scorpion, and he's a type of arachnid. We've also got the gecko here. We'll talk about him in a minute. It's hard to get a shot on. Whip scorpion. Now, he hasn't got a stinger like other scorpions, but what he can actually do is spray a minute amount of acid out of that tail there when he's annoyed. And you can see his mandibles at the front there. They're actually evolved to be a pair of arms, and he grabs things. He goes around, he's got the two long arms at the front, and he feels around for other insects, and then he'll put out his claws and grab them. Very alien-like, isn't he? Oops, something's biting me. It's another one of those termites. He'll be back in there with all his other mates. There was a centipede, but we just got a little gecko here. Nothing too spectacular, but they're a very nice gecko. It's called a slender-toed gecko. And he doesn't have suction pads like other geckos. He's got claws, so he climbs trees. Nocturnal, that's why he's hiding under here during the day. This one can grow to 17 to 18 centimetres, so he's one of the largest in the area that we're in, Ko Chang, Thailand. And an easy way to spot these guys at night time is if you've got the head torch and you look around at night, their eyes will light up really bright. So,
The wildlife experiences that Corey and Reese have recorded in daring close-up are widely admired.
Golden orb spider. Oh, I've scared him off with my breath. Japanese like these ones, eh? Hai, konnichiwa. Watashi no namae wa Kori desu. Kono kumo mite kudasai. O, kawaii desho. Kore wa golden orb to iimasu. Tsu wa sugoi tsuyoi desu. Tori mo tsukamaeru koto ga dekimasu. Sugoi tsuyoi. Doku aru kedo amari tsuyoku nai. Hello. Oh.
And that's just a regular day going bush with Corey Wilde and Reese Scarrett.
Where are you going?
To view more of my videos or to contact me about perhaps participating in your projects, please visit rodmcneil.tv.